a quiet revolution in your daily routine. Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of purpose, knowing that one small choice could ripple through your day, transforming how you feel, think, and live. Picture yourself stepping into your kitchen, cracking 2 eggs into a skillet, and watching as they sizzle softly. A ritual so simple, yet so profound. At 65 years old, I made this tiny change. I started eating 2 eggs every day. No expensive supplements. No complicated diet plans. Just 2 eggs, quietly and consistently. What happened next truly surprised me. This wasn't about chasing trends or following fads. It was about rediscovering the wisdom of nature, hidden in something as humble as an egg. For decades, we've been bombarded with conflicting messages. Eggs are bad for your heart. No, wait, they're a superfood. The confusion has left many of us wondering whether eggs belong on our plates at all. But now, science is finally offering clearer answers. And those answers might just change everything you thought you knew. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, and you've ever questioned whether eggs are good or bad for you, you're not alone. Today, I want to invite you on a gentle journey. Together, we'll explore what really happens to your body, your brain, your energy, and even your future when you eat 2 eggs a day. Not just for protein, not just for weight loss, but for something deeper, something that touches every part of your well-being. This isn't hype. It's truth. It's wisdom. And it's hope. Because sometimes, the smallest changes carry the biggest impact. So grab a cup of coffee, settle into your favorite chair, and let's embark on this journey together, one quiet habit at a time. The hidden power beneath the shell. At first glance, an egg seems unassuming. Its smooth, oval surface belies the treasure within. A golden yolk encased by a translucent white, both packed with nutrients so potent they've been called nature's multivitamin. For most of my life, I thought of eggs as nothing more than breakfast food. Quick, easy, maybe even a little boring. But when I began looking deeper, truly learning what lies inside an egg, I realized I'd been overlooking one of nature's most complete and powerful foods. Let's start with the basics. 1 large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein. But it's not just the amount that matters, it's the kind of protein. This protein includes all 9 essential amino acids, the ones your body cannot produce on its own. These amino acids are the building blocks of life, repairing muscle, rebuilding skin, strengthening hair, and supporting the immune system. All this goodness comes wrapped in just 78 calories per egg. That means 2 eggs give you powerful nutrition with less than 160 calories. But the story doesn't end there. Beyond protein, eggs are brimming with vitamins and minerals that support nearly every aspect of human health. They contain vitamin A, which bolsters vision and keeps the immune system strong. There's vitamin D, crucial for calcium absorption and bone strength, especially important as we age. Then there's vitamin E, a natural antioxidant that shields your cells from damage, and vitamin K, which quietly supports your blood and bones. And let's not forget the minerals. Phosphorus for strong teeth and bones. Selenium, a powerhouse antioxidant. And one of the most overlooked yet vital nutrients, choline. Choline is essential for brain health, supporting memory, learning, and even the structural integrity of your body's cells. Eggs are one of the best natural sources of choline, yet many older adults aren't getting enough of it. Without adequate choline, focus wanes, clarity fades, and emotional balance becomes harder to maintain. When you look at it that way, an egg isn't just food. It's a small package of protection, strength, and renewal. Every bite delivers something your body needs to stay sharp, steady, and well. But here's the thing. The benefits go beyond individual nutrients. Eggs have a unique ability to satisfy hunger, stabilize blood sugar, and provide sustained energy, all while keeping you feeling full and focused throughout the day. Let me tell you a story about how I discovered this firsthand. The morning ritual that changed everything. It started on a chilly November morning. I was standing in my kitchen, staring at the carton of eggs on the counter. For years, I'd avoided them, fearing their cholesterol content would harm my heart. But after reading some recent studies, I decided to give them another chance. I cracked 2 eggs into a pan, added a pinch of salt and pepper, and slid them onto a plate. Simple, uncomplicated, yet somehow deeply satisfying. As I sat down to eat, I felt a spark of curiosity. Could these 2 eggs really make a difference? The answer came sooner than I expected. By mid-morning, I noticed something unusual. I wasn't hungry. Normally, I'd be reaching for a snack by 10 a.m., but this time, my stomach felt calm and content. When lunch rolled around, I ate smaller portions without even trying. Over the next few weeks, I found myself craving fewer sweets and feeling more energetic overall. My mood stabilized, my focus sharpened, and my body seemed to hum with newfound vitality. What was happening? The secret lies in satiety, that magical feeling of being full and satisfied. Eggs are rich in high-quality protein, and protein is the most filling nutrient you can eat. When you consume protein, your body releases hormones like cholecystokinin and peptide YY, which signal your brain, "I'm full." This helps reduce hunger and keeps your appetite balanced for hours after a meal. In fact, research shows that eating eggs for breakfast can lead to reduced calorie intake later in the day. Participants in one study reported feeling fuller and snacked less compared to those who ate carbohydrate-heavy meals. For someone like me, who had struggled with mid-morning cravings and afternoon energy crashes, this was life-changing. A deeper dive into satiety and weight management. Let's talk about why feeling full matters, especially as we age. If you've ever tried to lose weight or simply maintain a healthy weight, you know how challenging it can be. Our metabolism slows down. Cravings grow stronger. The idea of skipping meals feels exhausting. But here's the beautiful truth. Eggs don't ask you to starve yourself. Instead, they help you feel satisfied, steady, and nourished without deprivation. 2 large eggs contain about 156 calories in total, less than most breakfast sandwiches or bowls of cereal. But instead of sugar and processed grains, you're getting protein and healthy fats. These macronutrients work together to keep your blood sugar stable, preventing those dreaded energy crashes later in the day. And because eggs take longer to digest, they provide lasting energy that fuels both body and mind. There's also something called the thermic effect of food. This means your body burns more calories digesting protein compared to fats or carbohydrates. In other words, eggs not only help you feel full, but also encourage your body to work a little harder during digestion, in a good way. Of course, eggs don't need to stand alone. Pairing them with fiber-rich foods like vegetables, avocado, or whole grain toast creates a complete, nourishing breakfast that supports weight management in a sustainable way. This isn't about dieting. It's about creating habits that honor your body's needs. When we reach a certain age, food becomes more than fuel. It's comfort, it's tradition, and it's health. For me, eating 2 eggs each morning became a form of self-care, a reminder that I deserved to nourish myself with intention and care. And the results? They spoke for themselves. 7. Cholesterol, the myth versus the truth. For years, eggs were vilified as a dietary villain due to their cholesterol content. Headlines screamed warnings like, "Avoid eggs," or "Too much cholesterol can kill you." I remember those days vividly. I avoided eggs for nearly a decade because I believed they were harming my heart. But now, science has painted a clearer, more hopeful picture. Let me explain why eating 2 eggs a day isn't just safe, it's beneficial. Understanding dietary cholesterol. First, let's clarify what cholesterol actually is. Cholesterol is a waxy substance found in every cell of your body. It plays a crucial role in building hormones, producing vitamin D, and supporting digestion. Your liver produces most of the cholesterol your body needs, but you also get some from food, particularly animal-based products like eggs, meat, and dairy. Here's the kicker. Dietary cholesterol, the kind you eat, doesn't significantly impact blood cholesterol levels for most people. That's because your liver adjusts its production based on how much cholesterol you consume. If you eat more cholesterol, your liver makes less. If you eat less, it ramps up production. This balancing act helps maintain equilibrium in your bloodstream. Each large egg contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol, primarily in the yolk. For decades, this number scared people away from eggs. However, recent research reveals that the cholesterol in eggs behaves differently than the cholesterol linked to heart disease. In fact, studies show that eating eggs can increase HDL, good, cholesterol, which helps remove LDL, bad, cholesterol from your arteries. This means eggs may actually support cleaner, healthier blood vessels rather than clog them, protecting heart health naturally. Eggs contain other nutrients that actively protect your cardiovascular system. For example, antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, found abundantly in egg yolks, reduce oxidative stress, a key driver of heart disease. Healthy fats, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats in eggs lower inflammation and improve circulation. Choline, this nutrient supports liver function, helping regulate cholesterol metabolism. A landmark study published in JAMA in 2023 followed over 100,000 adults aged 50 and above for 15 years. The findings? People who ate up to 2 eggs daily had no increased risk of heart disease. In fact, participants experienced improvements in markers of heart health, including higher HDL levels and reduced arterial stiffness. Personal story, a doctor's smile. After 6 months of eating 2 eggs a day, I decided to check my cholesterol levels. I was nervous but hopeful. When my doctor reviewed the results, he smiled and said, "Whatever you're doing, keep going." My HDL had risen, my LDL remained stable, and my triglycerides were lower than ever. It wasn't magic, it was consistency. By choosing high-quality eggs and pairing them with a balanced diet, I gave my body the tools it needed to thrive. So, is cholesterol still a concern? Only if you have specific medical conditions like familial hypercholesterolemia or advanced heart disease. Otherwise, for most people, eggs are not only safe, they're a smart choice for protecting your heart. 8. Aging gracefully inside and out. We all want to age with grace, not just in how we feel, but in how we look. As time passes, our skin becomes thinner, our hair loses its shine, and our nails grow more brittle. These changes are natural, but that doesn't mean we can't support our bodies along the way. Believe it or not, the humble egg can help us look and feel more vibrant without fancy creams or expensive treatments. Protein for hair, skin, and nails. Hair, skin, and nails are made primarily of a protein called keratin. The high-quality protein in eggs provides the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair keratin. Without enough protein, something surprisingly common among older adults, your hair can thin, your skin can sag, and your nails can weaken. But with just 2 eggs a day, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to stay strong. Biotin for radiant beauty. Eggs are also rich in biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Biotin is famous for supporting healthy hair and nails, and it also plays a role in keeping your skin smooth and balanced. Many people mistakenly believe biotin is found only in the egg white, but most of it resides in the yolk. This is why eating the whole egg matters. Alongside biotin, eggs provide vitamin A, which supports skin cell renewal, and zinc and selenium, minerals that fight off free radical damage and slow the signs of aging. Real-life transformation. I started noticing subtle changes after a few months of consistently eating eggs. My hair felt stronger, my skin looked less dull, and my nails grew faster and thicker. Perhaps most importantly, I felt good knowing I was supporting my body from the inside out. Aging gracefully isn't just about appearances. It's about carrying yourself with confidence, moving through the world with ease, and embracing each stage of life with grace. Eggs, in their quiet way, can help us do just that. 9. How to eat eggs the right way. By now, you've learned just how powerful 2 simple eggs a day can be. But here's something many people overlook. It's not just what you eat, but how you prepare it that matters. The way you cook your eggs can either preserve or reduce their nutritional value. If you're eating eggs for their health benefits, it's important to ensure you're getting the most out of them. Boiled eggs, the healthiest option. Boiling an egg, whether soft or hard, is one of the healthiest ways to prepare it. Boiled eggs retain almost all of the nutrients inside the yolk, including vitamins A, D, E, and K, as well as antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. Since no added oil or butter is required, boiled eggs are perfect for those watching their weight or cholesterol. Poached eggs, gentle and nutrient-rich. Poaching eggs involves cooking them gently in hot water without oil or fat. This method preserves heat-sensitive vitamins like choline and vitamin D, ensuring maximum nutritional benefit. Poached eggs are not only healthy but also elegant and comforting, a quiet pleasure on a peaceful morning. Scrambled eggs. Add veggies for extra nutrition. Scrambled eggs can be nutritious if prepared thoughtfully. Instead of using butter, opt for a small amount of extra virgin olive oil and add vegetables like spinach, tomatoes, or mushrooms. This turns your eggs into a nutrient-rich meal full of fiber, antioxidants, and flavor. Raw eggs. Proceed with caution. Some people add raw eggs to shakes or drink them for protein, but this comes with risks. Raw eggs may carry bacteria like salmonella, which can cause food poisoning. Additionally, raw egg whites contain avidin, a protein that blocks the absorption of biotin. To reap the benefits, always cook your eggs thoroughly. Safety tips for maximum benefits. Choose eggs with clean, uncracked shells. Store them in the refrigerator in their original carton. Cook eggs until the whites are firm. If you prefer a soft yolk, ensure your eggs are fresh and come from a trusted source. For dishes requiring raw eggs, like homemade mayonnaise, use pasteurized eggs to stay safe. Preparing eggs the right way doesn't require much effort, just a little care. And when you take that care, you're not just cooking food. You're making a daily choice that supports your health, energy, and well-being.